Alright, hello everyone. We're clearing out a bunch of Baron's quests now. We got Mad Grandpa and Crimson Fury in chat, and Pima's gonna show us a new mount. There you go. Which one's this? This is the Mystic Rune Saber. Where do you get that one?
It is from the store.
Okay, it's cash out.
Silly bought me it. It's very cool because you can't see it because we can't fly yet, but it can fly, and it has like celestial kind of wings, a lot like that. Except they might be like a more pinker kind of purple. I'm not sure.
Mad Grandpa says.
Also, its tail looks awesome. Look at that.
It's true. Mad Grandpa says, "Oh yeah, the invincible mount that no one could see."
Yeah, that meme.
And he says, "Nice galaxy, kitty."
Thank you.
Okay, so this quest.
I also have this.
Okay, we gotta kill some Wildhammer mercenaries. Oh, there's actual other people here. Hello, other people. Okay, so we gotta hook onto these guys, so I'll do this first one.
Look at my mount.
Is that the... Oh, look at that! We just hooked that guy and dragged him down. The mount Payment was just on was the rare mount that used to drop in Kara's on, the raid. Actually, still does. You can still do the raids. I was never able to get it.
Workhorse.
It looks a lot like the Headless Horseman mount, but... Alright, come here.
Damn these griffins.
And I ripped that guy right off.
Not... Oh, I think you got the one that was going after.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the Headless Horseman mount. To this day, I still think Baron Rivendar's mount is one of the rarest, if not the rarest, fucking mount in the game, because it still doesn't drop.
It's very annoying to go through all of Stratholme. I guess they've made it easier. They've split it in two now.
Yeah, and it can also drop from the bags as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Some people have gotten it from bags, lucky assholes.
Didn't you get a blue proto drake from one of those?
Yes, I did.
I think I have a blue proto drake as well. I still haven't gotten the green proto drake. I gotta go back and try and get that. I kind of want to collect all the dragons.
I remember I got it on a Sprika.
It's funny you mentioned Death Grip Mad Grandpa because my favorite class in the game, well, I don't know if it's favorite anymore, but for the longest time my favorite class was Death Knight. And I still love my Death Knight to death. I just haven't played her. And once I'm done getting all of the stuff done on my Demon Hunter, I'm gonna go and level her. Oh look, hey man, look what's in combat with us. Do you see?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I think I know what we gotta do here. Yeah.
Fucking.
So guys, check this out. I'm gonna click this guy, and I'm gonna hit the bone saw. And watch. Ah, we actually caught him in the faces. That's disturbing.
Yeah. Do we have any other corpses we left? Probably not.
No, those are the only two Alliance ones. I mean, I guess there's the dwarf ones, but we didn't actually do anything with those. So, Blizzard doesn't really shy away from stuff like that. I mean, they may have in the past, but now they're just like, fuck it, people are desensitized, we don't care about this.
Uh-huh.
Be nice if,
Here.
they gave us more than one extremity
I'll
per.
carve this guy. The
Right.
first one I did, I got 3.
That's weird, I've only gotten one since.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm carving this guy over here.
This
Oh, this
one
guy
gave
dropped
me
2.
one.
There we go.
I guess we don't all have the same extremities.
Sure. Sometimes some extremities are only fresh, but some aren't fresh. Alright, you get the one closer to you. I'll get this. Okay, you're getting that one.
Alright. Oh, 3.
It's dwarf head too.
What?
Egbert's like, oh my god, food!
Egbert freaked out because I fell down the hill.
Alright. I guess we can... No, we can't pull any dwarves out of the sky anymore. That's too bad. Crimson, what do you think of us hacking up corpses?
Still have the hook
Yeah, okay. You can probably...
in our bags.
Can you still use it? I'm gonna go kill this alliance dude walking down the hill. Okay, pull some out of the sky then. I'll come help you kill it if you need it in a moment.
I'm fine.
Both me and this human just used shield block at the same time.
And you can dismember them.
Excellent. I got one. Damn humans and their lack of extremities.
The dwarf had 3.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Why does this dwarves have more than one? Crimson, is World of Warcraft something that you had considered playing ever, or did you just write it off? Because I wrote it off when I was younger, but then
Did I.
Then I actually tried it, and I was like, you know what? This is pretty fun.
Yeah, it was the dungeons that got me hooked.
Haha, hooked.
Ah. Hooked, because that's what we're doing. I have 11.
I have 9. Alright.
Carve that guy. I'll try to hook.
Hey, I got 3 off this one. Excellent.
Aim is bad.
You definitely did at some point. It was really popular when you were in college. So you had a lot of friends pressuring you to play. Yeah. I never really had people pressuring me into playing it, which is too bad because I probably would have played it sooner. Not that I succumbed to peer pressure or anything. It's just video games. Instead, my friends were all... I had this girl in high school who was like, hey, I'm playing this game called Ragnarok Online. My sister plays it, and I got her to tell me about it, and then she got me to play it, and her sister gave me like 100,000 zenny at the start of the game, so I just kept playing it for that reason. And then I met Intrigue, and then I was like, and now my life has been terrible since.
Yeah, so bad. Look where you are now.
Kristen says, oh yeah, I definitely did sometime. It was really popular when I was in college, so I had a lot of friends pressuring me to play. But I just never got around to it. I had this guy explain everything to me about it, but I was more interested in him. I should have played the game. Hey, you can't fault. I can't fault you for
honest.
that. Yeah, I can't fault you for that. You got all of them yet?
Not yet.
Alright. I love it.
I need 2 more. Come on, dwarf. Give up the goods. Damn it.
The dwarf did not give up the goods.
No.
But did it give up the grudge?
No. But I shut his fucking mouth.
That's true. I think that one was a lady dwarf.
I shut her fucking mouth.
This one's a lady dwarf as well.
Maybe they're all ladies. I don't know.
Used to help people by giving some newbies money in Maple Story. Feels good to help.
Maple Story! Hey, this one drops too, of course.
If someone wants to donate to a newbie to get them started, I'd rather you come play FF14 with us than WoW. But I do think you should experience WoW. I am a warrior class, so it's kind of like a gladiator. We can use a multitude of different weapons. Two-handed and one-handed, but as a tank, I tend to stick to one-handed.
I played a lot of Maple Story last spring. I was like obsessive on it because I didn't really have anything else to do in games. And they revamped Maple Story to make it a lot easier to play. And so I had a lot of fun. Miro played some too.
I am not a huge fan of MapleStory. There's
You
so many
liked
things.
Kana.
It's true, but I much prefer spending my time doing other things.
My main was Angelic Buster.
This
but-
quest. This quest is called Parts. Did you get my parts? Let me see them. Calder peers into the sack of extremity and licks his lips with a dry, black tongue. Oh my, this is exciting. Aren't you excited, Miro? Luminol?
No.
Hearts is hearts. These parts, so lovely. Muscle and sinew and fingers and toes. I'm so hungry right now. But work must be to come first. Once I stitch this pile of parts together, I'm going to need a heart strong enough to pump sludge through this rat's nest of veins. I would use my own heart, but it's a shriveled husk resembling a turnip. No, I need some real power. Get me a Kodo heart from one of those giant Landquaker bulls to the south of the battle scar.
Okay. By the way, did you read the description on the extremity?
I did not. What was it?
It says, so fresh it's still twitching.
Crimson says, I take donations in Gil as well, Sasrai. Well, I'm okay with giving donations in Gil to people I like.
I have a lot of gil, because I just hoard everything.
I have a fair amount of Gil because I don't spend anything.
Yeah, I don't spend anything, and I sell stuff, I don't know.
Love Disney! Thank you for the host. Welcome to today's stream. We got Crimson
Hello.
Fury, we got Mad Grandpa, and as you can hear, we have Windtreek here to greet you as well.
Yes, I also am streaming this from my point of view.
The Alliance is nothing, swarms of those critter crawlies. Krogel shudders. You're covered in hot tar and bug juice. Don't worry, friend, it'll come off. Someday. Now the song from The World Ends With You plays through my head. Firestone Point. I've been on top of this Silithid situation for almost a month, which makes me the local expert. Just last week, the Earthen Ring was visiting and wanted me to write down everything I know. Cargo hands you a tattered book. I'm not much of a writer, or a reader for that matter, but this book is probably the most definitive thing ever written about this foe. Deliver it to Tana Skychaser down in Firestone Point. It's south of here, just west of the main road. Deliver Cargo still okay. Yes. Alright, now Warlord Bloodhilt.
Speak, friend.
I will not rest, Miro, not until they are driven back to the sea. Excellent! You're my kind of warrior, Miro. My kind of monk, Luminol. With your help, we will throw these invaders back into the sea. Watch your backs. They could be anywhere. Bloodhilt peers around the fortress with narrowed eyes. Ha! The fool didn't destroy these orders. Let's see what we can learn. The Butcher of Tarajo. This operation had orders to secure the roadways between the Alliance Command and Fort Triumph. General Hawthorne is on the move. Bloodhilt crumples the document in his fist. It's him, Miro! Hawthorne! I spit the name. He is the one who ordered the assault on Tarajo. Now we know when and where to strike him down. Quickly, follow the road north of the battle scar, meet up with the assassin Carthog, crush Hawthorne, and string his body up along the road. Alright.
May your blades never dull.
That reminds me, you know how Silly, like, falls asleep to documentaries?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was visiting him, he watches this documentary and falls asleep called, like, Secrets of British Castles.
Mhm.
So I was listening to it, and apparently a lot of British castles, had, like, really horrible prisons, and they would also, like, torture and behead and delimb and disembowel like people who did shit, and then like hang their like guts up so everybody could see. And I'm like, wow, nice castle.
Well, you do know that public shaming people had less effect back then, so controlling the masses through fear was a viable tactic that usually worked.
Well, yeah, that would make me afraid. Imagine your kids seeing that shit.
Flightmare. The Wildhammer are fierce fighters in the air or on the ground. How goes the battle? Tomusa snorts as he takes back his hook. Vengeance feels hollow. Still, I could not allow them to go unpunished. Torn Vengeance. My people are not wrathful by nature, but sometimes a thirst for justice causes them to take up arms in anger. My old friend, Gan Stornspire, on learning of the butchery of the Torah, flew into a fury. Tribal elders could no longer hold his rage in check. Now he all but parts ways with the Horde. He's gone rogue, Miro, and seeks to lash out at the Alliance with a small band of like-minded partisans. If you too seek vengeance, you will find him southeast of here, at the foot of Baal Modan. Crimson, are you doing this for a side quest or for the main quest? Some of these are side quests, but a lot of them are part of the main quest for the Southern Barons, which the main quest seems to be us trying to figure out why this mass...
Look at this NPC.
Awkwardly gangly orc. What's with his hair? Or head?
Talk to him.
Yes.
Yes, Grokthamaga, bok choy, friend. Zub? What? Who are you? What clan are you from? Okie dokie, ready to work. You're no orc, you're an Alliance Sai. Look at his face! That was amazing.
That was probably for some kind of quest. Maybe.
Bok choy. It was one of the operatives. So we could have killed that one and gotten the orders from him as well.
Guess so.
Do you guys, those of you that watched Naruto, do you remember the ending when they had the Naruto characters doing the bok choy dance? So, we have a quest that we're going to do to the north here first.
Okay.
But yeah, the general main quest here is it started off with us learning that the Alliance had taken parts of the Horde and burned Camp Tarajo, which didn't used to be burned before Cataclysm. That was a new change to this area. And then we had to figure out why the land was suddenly filled out with an overgrowth of a jungle, which not really main quest, but it's like side main quest. It's important for the story of the Southern Barons, but it's not really important to the overall story of the Southern Barons. And basically, we're just fighting the Alliance and pushing them out of the Southern Barons because they're taking territory from the Horde. Get wrecked. That was hilarious, though. Thanks for pointing that out, Winchuk.
Yeah, I just noticed his name and I was like, what?
What are we gonna do here? General Hawthorne slain. Seek out... So we gotta do something here with General Hawthorne. It doesn't seem to be here. Oh, hang
You
on.
want me to look this up?
No, I found. We gotta speak to Carthog, if you remember. Crimson says I'm making the general sound hotter than he actually is.
Magraw.
Slow down, friend. You say the general is coming? Now there's a trophy for my wall. I'll distract the bodyguards, but it will be up to you to kill the General Hawthorne himself. Are you ready to strike? I'm ready, Carthog. For the Horde!
For the Horde.
They come! Everyone, get ready.
His face is in my mount's butt.
That's alright, that's where it should be. Blood and Thunder!
Oh, he's an elite.
He's an elite asshole.
Guess so.
Are his henchmen elites as well?
No.
I don't think so. He's Oz! The Butcher of Tarajo is dead!
Tarajo.
Tarajo. We'll string his body from the trees and leave him swinging in the wind for the Alliance to discover. Go and tell Warlord Bloodhilt the news. Alright, let's head south now. We don't actually have to turn that in yet.
I don't know if I said this, but like regarding the whole side quest thing, these zones, when they were revamped, were made to have like cohesive storylines. So there's not really, I mean, some quests, like maybe the extremities thing, I don't know, but everything still fits together.
Yeah, Crimson, I'm not sure if that matters to you overall playing the game, but back in the day, these zones were, particularly the Barrens, were a lot bigger. North and South Barrens were all one zone, But for the sake of every zone just kind of had various little quest hubs that weren't connected in any way. They had no real cohesiveness to how they flow. So you kind of just ran around doing quests that just had little random plots, but nothing really set together. Whereas now you can go through the... Okay, there's a lot that we gotta sneak around here. Thunderstomp. There's a rare one right there, though. Let's go fight it.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a lot of quests now that you can do that they all follow a story, and they will lead you from one zone to another. There's less requirement just to run around and try and find stuff. Which, in a way, is not that great, because if you really like the explorings, and Barrens was where all the trolls hung out. Yes! In some servers, that's still true. Crossroads is still a place where people hang out, but it's less so than it used to be.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. We gotta kill this.
It's not on any of the servers that I'm on.
Yeah, I haven't seen it happen.
See, I actually started... Oh, there's our quest. Excellent. Anyway, I actually started playing World of Warcraft before Tiamat. I started just before Wrath of the Lich King came out. I played a warlock named Uchiha Lich, because I was a huge Naruto fan, and a weeb.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm still a huge Naruto fan, but I think I'm less of a weeb. I think.
Yeah. I'd say so.
That's worse since you can feel the grind more, whereas continuing quests... exactly, like, if you have a quest line that continues and the story goes on, it feels like less of a grind because you're learning something, you're experiencing, like you're part of the story. Gan looks you up and down. We could use your help, warrior, but this is not a skirmish. We fight here to strike a killing blow, or die trying. Gan grasps you with a blood-caked hand. My wounds are great, but I will not rest until the dwarves of Baal Modan pay for their crimes. We smuggled a man inside their fortress during our last raid. A goblin saboteur. Weasel Slipshadow. Create a disruption at the gates. Kill who you can, then slip inside the fortress of Baal Dun to the south and find Weasel. The stronghold can only be destroyed from within, and Weasel can't do it alone.
Farewell.
Guess we can do that. So Baal Modan was an area that actually existed in the Southern Barrens before. I don't remember there being too many quests here because this area was largely Horde. There were a few, but I don't remember. Like many people that I knew that went through the Alliance didn't even know this place even existed.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting that they at least they give us a reason. Like even the Horde didn't really have too many quests that dealt with this, if I remember correctly. Look at Luminol and Miro just taking out the Horde. She's like, I'll get the one on the right, you get the one on the left.
Oh, this music. I love this music.
Any quests that had to do with the Baal Modan here, the place we're in right now, I don't recall there being too much that I had to do with this this particular castle.
Now the music changes
fortress.
in the building.
Of course.
This panicky shit.
This is the dungeon music. This is the music in Blackrock Depths, I think. Which we're gonna do. Eventually. So as you can see, this building looks a lot like another building that we were actually in before.
There's usually a rare at the bottom here, I think. If I'm thinking of the right one.
Well, you were correct in the Hillsbrad when we were in a building that looked like this. Well,
Maybe I'm wrong. There's this haggis boat murderer. But he's not a rare.
He's probably who we have to kill for the next quest. Yeah, I don't.
Turn this in here.
There's a quest to give her on the thing here, but I think they may be in the next room over or upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in the building.
Yeah, I think so. Someone just go by us?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn I just saw someone go up there. Maybe it was Egbert.
Maybe it was Egbert.
I just saw like a glimpse of a blue name go upstairs. I was like, wait, it was that X.
Probably Egbert.
Anyway, here they are. This. How would nobody see this? They just got a piece of cheese on their head. Look at this goblin. Damn it, Blizzard.
What's up?
You do good work, warrior. That riot you caused at the fortress entrance has caused these dwarfs running around with their heads cut off. I don't know if you noticed on your way in, but this whole fortress is erected around a giant cannon. If we can just find the ammunition magazine, we could blow this place sky high as easy as kiss my hand. But to figure it out, I'm gonna need the fortress schematics, and I haven't been able to steal them yet. Look for the plans on the lowest floor. Right down these stairs.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, how do you think we got her? Oh, haggis boat murder. Fortress architect. Okay. They're over here. Alright, so these say a depiction of the fortress using primitive icons to represent essential structures. The Gar'dul fortress schematics. Time is money, friend.
Yeah.
Give me the plans, quickly, our time grows short. Mostly because I've been eating my disguise. Let's see. It looks like the artillery shells are prepped here, then loaded into the secure magazine. Weasel rubs his hands together. Miro, Luminal, are you ready to blow some stuff up?
For the hole!
Any shoulders? I could use more shoulders. Actually, they're way better than what I got. These dwarf artillery shells have a built-in air burst timer. This is easy! Just sabotage one of the artillery shells in the loading bay and then hoist it up into the magazine. Boom, baby, boom! You'll find the shells in one of two loading bays behind the main garage on this level. It's right around the corner. Once you rig the artillery shell, run! Run like the wind, Miro! Luminal! Then report to Gan at the camp. I'll be right behind you.
Glad I could help.
Alright. That boom, though. It says that boom, though.
Oh, I got aggroed.
It's fine. Just bring it over.
Stuck.
I realize it would probably be faster for me to just run over. Since I have charge.
Yeah. I got stuck on something.
I got a dig rat? It says it's a quest item? I don't think it's actually a quest item.
The dig rat too. It says it's a crafting region.
Yeah. It's weird because when I went to pick it up it was like quest item, and then when I look at it, it says crafting region.
The fuck?
Okay, here's a shell. Sabotaging the shell. Done. Alright, I guess we gotta get the fuck out. I'm sorry for this, everyone.
What?
This loud sound. This loud klaxon.
Oh no, I was inside. I like how it shows both of us running out.
Yeah.
That was cool that they did that.
That cheese man was really enthusiastic. Goblins love their explosion. Oh, we're over here, alright.
Hail.
Gar'dul destroyed? Wincing in pain, Gan twists his head to peer behind him, where plumes of smoke darken the skyline. Miro, my friend, you have avenged Taraho and avenged the Tauren people. The invaders will not soon recover from that blow. Thank you. Gan closes his eyes, his head tipping forward as his breath gives way to a series of ragged coughs.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay. Oh, there's another quest here. Alright. And this one's a lady Tauren. Oh, this is a guy Tauren. Never mind.
What brings
on.
you here?
Add this to my gear.
Yeah, my shelter pads don't look as weird as shit anymore. They don't really match my color scheme, but whatever. Alright, this one's called Next of Kin.
Oh good, this hat doesn't look dumb.
Nato pulls you aside and speaks in a whisper. Miro, I have removed the bullet from Gan's chest, but the bubbles in his blood tell me all I need to know. His lungs are punctured, and the wound grows septic. He's not long for this world. Take this, it's the bullet that killed him. His family will want to know what became of their youngest warrior. Seek out Alto Stonespire. He's posted in Dustwallow Marsh. Go northeast and follow the road to Brackenwell Village. Alright, we can pick it up. I don't know if we're going to do that one, though.
With the earth, mother.
Just because I don't know if we're going to go to Dustwallow Marsh. However, I'm going to reset my recording.